All right, let's talk about our next guest. This lady is dynamite. Man, she's near and dear to my heart. Let's talk about Michelle Sullivan. Her
Oh, I love
accomplishments,
her.
right? I mean, her accomplishments are so many. We need the entire event just to cover those. But let's get into it. I mean, she is now the magic really behind CCG. She is the woman of the hour. So come on in. There she is. Michelle, how are you?
Great, great. It's so good to be here. You guys have put on another fantastic event. So thanks for having me.
Well, that's what we
Oh,
do. We try and find cool people to hang out with us. So
yeah.
that's
Michelle
awesome.
Yeah.
has such a great energy to bring to the Positivity Summit. She's very positive.
I
That's
mean, I
great.
I get personally, I get all fired up about what you guys are doing over there at CCG. I mean, you're helping shops, you're helping push our industry forward. Can you share with us a little high level overview of some of the stuff that your organization is focused on and what you're doing, just for those who might not know?
Yeah, absolutely. So our network is made up of, some of the highest performing collision centers in the US and Canada. So we recently just expanded into Canada, Ryan. So
Woo! Canada in
making
the
some
house.
Wow.
progress up there. So we're having a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what I love about the network is these are independent operators that are fully committed to a safe and proper repair. They're
Mm.
focused on the OE certifications. And if you think about it, we have over 1,000 affiliates in our network today, and we hold over 3,000 OE certifications. So we're really proud of, our affiliates and their commitment to this industry. So some of the things that we're working on is really with leveling the playing field for the independents. So providing them key pillars, if you will, of value. So one of the big things we focus on is amplified purchasing power. So we have over 60 vendor programs that our affiliates can take advantage of. And we continue to look at that. We continue to update our portfolio with all the latest trends, with all the latest solutions that are out there in the industry. The second thing we do is we really focus on insurance carriers. So we have
Hmm.
some affiliates that want to expand with the insurance carriers if that works for them, and we have a team that actually helps them with that. We also have a performance management team that will work with our affiliates to help them with specific KPIs for their business that will help them with source of work. And then the final pillar that we offer is around performance management. So we announced the acquisition of Square One Systems recently. So we've added the Coyote Vision Group performance groups to CCG umbrella, and we're having such great success with that. We have some fantastic operators out of the US and Canada that, they learn from each other, we learn from them, they learn from us. I mean, it's really where the magic happens. And I know you guys are huge proponents of performance groups and measuring your business and taking the time away from your business. And really that's where we see a lot of growth and a lot of impact. So those are the things that we're working on. We're constantly adding to the programs, and really everything that we do is with our affiliate at the center of the heart of everything that we offer. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're in this position. I was really excited to see you in this position. Because I know how deeply you care about the industry, and you've got hundreds of shops in your network now, right? And you seem to be really in tune with where the industry's going and what the needs are of the shop. How do you hear the voice of the independent collision repairer, right? What are you hearing from them on what their needs are?
It's a great question. So we have a team of services directors that really communicate with our affiliates on a regular basis. So what's really important to us is to make sure that we always have the voice of the affiliate, because really everything that we do is about them and being able to provide solution. So we have regular communication with them where we're hearing about, what are the latest challenges, what are the trends that we're seeing. We also have a national conference where we get our affiliates together and we're able to have breakout sessions and we talk to them about, what's working and what's not. From our Coyote Vision groups, we're also hearing about the latest trends. And something I'm really proud about where we're taking these opportunities and we're taking these needs that we're getting from that voice of the affiliate, and we're bringing solutions. So you guys know that, ADAS and calibration, we have a lot of owner operators. I know Andy Tolka was on earlier talking about some of
Yep.
the things he's doing. And we have a lot of operators right now that are looking to have standalone calibration centers. And one of the things that was born out of that voice of the affiliate was, hey, you know what? We want to have a performance group for ADAS and calibration center owners. And we just kicked that off a few weeks ago. I think it's the very first one in our industry where we actually have owners coming in and we're benchmarking and we're doing performance group work. And we just launched that a few weeks ago. So again,
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah. And Erin Solis runs the Square One business. She does a fantastic job.
Yeah, Erin's
Um,
great. We love her.
Yes, we love her too. And then really, if you could imagine, we have a lot of conversations around OE certification about proper repair procedures. And so we just hired Liz Stein recently, and she's got some deep OEM connections. So we're having
Go
regular
Liz. Hopefully you're
go
watching.
Go,
Yeah,
Liz.
that's right.
So we're having regular conversations with the OEs. We're looking at strategic partners to help facilitate additional OE certifications for our affiliates. And it's just been a lot of fun. And I think the more that we continue to hear feedback and what the needs are, we're nimble enough that we can answer the call for that.
Wow. I mean, so you don't have much to do then. You're looking for stuff to do.
I have an incredible team. I really do. I mean, I often joke like, known Marty Evans for a very long time, and as I came over to CCG last year, I said, man, this is an incredible, talented team that is a bunch of high performers, and they certainly make it easy. And we're very thankful for the quality of the affiliates that we have that make up our network as well.
Well, I love it that there's a little propulsion behind the independents out there that are, maybe trying to compete on a scale with these big guys who seem to have endless resources, and it's a great way to help pile on additional people paddling the canoe, if you will, for a Canadian analogy. But there's get more people in your boat that help kind of push it in the right direction. That's a phenomenal thing. When you've obviously gotten a lot of feedback from the shops out there. What is your perception of what the shops are focused on that's not going to just help them survive, but really thrive for the future? What is your advice to your affiliates, to the people right now, that they should be focusing on or looking towards for the future?
Yeah, so it's a question we answer a lot because, the independents, we have the top-notch independents out there. And really, of course, there's some common themes that they have to focus on, knowing their numbers, focusing on the right things, the continual improvement with training. But there's two real key things that I look at when I think about shops that are thriving. And the first is the investment in culture. That is huge. And we've heard that as a theme today. We've had, Jesse Parks was on talking about what he's doing. He's got a retention or a turnover proof business. We heard from Steve Olson. We heard from Mike and Pam, the things that they're doing. So that is not by accident. There's a major investment in culture, and the shops that are doing that are out there winning. And the second thing that I see that's really a common theme with thriving is people are taking time away from their business to invest in their business. And that's with those performance groups. That's with getting together with like-minded shops and communities and finding whatever that community is for you. When we have a strong collision community, we thrive as an industry. And that's what we're providing at CCG. That's what these industry associations are providing. I love the panel when they were talking about let's get involved, because we're stronger as an industry when we band together. So whatever that looks like for you, find your place, find your network, find the folks that are going to challenge you, and just be absolutely committed to that. So
Oh, can I
those
get an amen on a Friday?
Right. No kidding. Whew.
No,
That is well said.
it's been fun. So, and we are having our conference. I know, Ryan, you're going to be a guest at our national conference at the end of March. So we're looking forward to that. And Dave, of course, you've
Me
got
too.
an invite as well.
I
So
do? Okay.
you
Good.
do. It's
Come
in
hang out.
Nashville.
That's
All
right.
right. Coming to my city.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
I love it.
So-
Well, I think, for me, I don't know if you've ever had this frustration, folks, with listening to this call where you're like trying to saw through a piece of wood with a dull saw. And then if you just try and work harder, it doesn't make it much better. But if you stop, you take the time to sharpen the saw, it makes everything better. And I think that's really what Michelle and her group are really good at, is helping hone your skills, sharpen your saw, so that when you go to work, everything goes a little smoother, a little faster. So thank you for your work out there, Michelle. Truly an honor to have you with
Absolutely.
us. So
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you,
Enjoy the rest
Michelle.
of your day. Bye-bye.
all right.